Hello, welcome to Smoke and Joe Gamer Holiday Buying Guide 2022, Episode 8. Today you've got a real treat here. This is Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunited. I'm sorry. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. This is the remaster of Crisis Core from PSP. I'm running it on the PC. I bought it on Steam. I can tell you that it runs great on the Steam Deck. On high settings, you get 60 FPS, no problem. It's awesome. On PC, right now, I'm running it at 4K at 60 FPS. On high settings, which is fine. Oh no. Hang on, just gotta respond to some text. And let's check the stream, make sure we're good. So no, I wasn't planning on doing that this month, on doing this game, but my friend bought it for me as a Christmas gift, so thank you to Ask Wheels. And I mailed him a gift that I think is delayed because of snow, so hopefully he'll get that soon. Alright, cool. So, the stream is fully operational here. You should be able to hear me and the game. Alright, here we go. So, alright, here, let me just do this real quick. Well, first I'll show you. So I do have it running at 4K. So right now my desktop is, I have it extended between the TV and the monitor. And then this way I can still see the chat without having to lower any settings. But if I try to do 120 FPS, first off, the HDMI input on the TV is only 60 hertz. It's not using the 120 hertz input, but it can't do 120 anyways at 4K. It was dropping into like the 70s, so my computer's not quite there. Now, the only thing is that this opening cinematic looks noticeably better on Steam Deck, probably because it's a smaller screen. And I don't know how much they upscaled the cinematics, if at all. So, let's just start a new game so that you can see what's going on here. Yeah, you can see it's... well, it's going to depend on what screen you're watching it on, too, but... It doesn't look like the cinematics have been upscaled that much. But I'm sure they look fine on Switch or Steam Deck. And it is deck verified. It's fully verified with the green check and everything. So... So, should you buy this game? Absolutely. If you played the original on PSP, then I think you'll be impressed with the updated graphics here, and I think they made some other changes here and there. If you've never played Crisis Core, then here's your opportunity, you know? If you like Final Fantasy, I mean, this is a prequel to Final Fantasy VII. But it also kind of does its own thing. Now, of course, it's tricky because it's a prequel to the original FF7, and the remake changed a bunch of stuff, so I don't know how this is going to line up with FF7 Remake, if at all.
Oh yeah, get serious.
Now, because this was a PSP game, it's structured similarly to other like mobile games like that. like you have like you go back to the office and then you've got to pick missions to go on. So it's structured similarly to like Monster Hunter or the Hyperdimension Neptunia games. You know what I'm talking about when they just give you missions, like small missions that you can do quickly so that you can save again before your portable system battery dies. Now, this game was never released digitally, so up until this point, it was a PSP exclusive. It was not even playable on Vita. It was never ported, never released digitally, and now you can get it on anything, so that's good. So even though I'm playing at 4K resolution, the stream is only going to be 1440p. Because that's all my upload speed can handle, I think.
Soldier second class Zach on the
And all my
job.
computer can handle, because it probably doesn't like the fact that I'm rendering in 4K while streaming at 1440p.
Train Mark 93-2 rerouted to Sector 1 station near Mako Reactor 1. Proceed to mission phase.
But so far, after about an hour of play, I'd say it's a good remaster. I'd say it maintains a steady 60 FPS. And actually, there's an option to go 120 if you have a display that can do it. So you don't really need a high-end system for this. But it still looks pretty amazing, like you'll see. So now we're into the actual in-game graphics, which thankfully look nicer than the cutscenes. So the character models look okay, but where you really see the improvements are in the
Zach speaking.
environmental textures, lighting,
Big
reflections.
deal. What's going on? Why are we fighting Shinra troops?
They're Wutai troops in disguise. Now, head to the open area above.
You mean towards Sector 8?
Yes. But first, you're gonna have to clear a path.
Clear a path?
You'll see what I mean. Be careful.
So I can cut loose, right?
Within reason.
Do what thou wilt,
Showtime.
within reason.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, look at this. So just look at the puddles look good. The street lamps.
Take that!
Wow, apparently my computer cannot do 4K at 60. Okay. Whoops.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Alright.
Not too bad.
I wasn't sure where to put my face,
First in no time.
because I'm looking at my TV over there, but then I'm looking at the chat over here. Whatever.
You got it.
Yeah, so it was now about a year ago that I bought the 6600 XT because it was the only affordable card on the market. I managed to get it at MSRP on launch day, but it's not meant for 4K at all. I was hoping that maybe I could pick up like a 3070 Ti or something at a reasonable price, but the goddamn scalpers aren't letting it go. And the new cards are just more expensive than the old cards, so I guess prices will just never come down. It's fucking stupid.
In combat mode.
Alright. Alright. So you attack, you block, you dodge, totally fine. Yeah, and this is still a tutorial, so I'm just gonna skip out of all that. Alright. So this plays out the same way no matter what.
Concentrate. I'm feeling it.
Now there is a delay between attacking and blocking, which makes sense.
Better run for it.
Alright, let's just get out of this so I can
Oh yeah.
lower some settings.
Conflict resolved.
Showing
Yes.
it back to the enemy.
So not quite getting
Destroy you.
60 FPS at 4K because my graphics card isn't good enough. And it just begs the question of, you know, I have 8 gigabytes of VRAM, but what good is that extra capacity if the transfer speed is so slow, you
Damn
know?
it. You're not the only hero.
It's over.
So AMD's brand new 7900 XT, which is going for $900. Of course, it's cheaper than the new NVIDIA cards, and of course, it's not as powerful as a result. So in terms of value, yeah, you're getting something that can easily do 4K at 60 FPS on ultra settings for most games, but not with ray tracing, though. I was just looking at some benchmarks, and the brand new AMD cards are still not quite handling that ray tracing. And if you turn on FSR, yeah, you get higher frame rate, but then everything looks like garbage, so it's not worth it. And that's what I meant when I said I was really hoping to pick up, like, one of the older graphics cards at a lower price now, but the new ones are just on top, so now the prices aren't going to come down underneath that. And all of the Bitcoin miners and eBay scalpers, they don't want to let it go for less than what they paid.
Training's over.
Why?
So this is what gets me. They have this incredibly advanced AI tech, VR technology in headsets, and they're all using fucking flip phones. It's hilarious.
I was just getting warmed up.
I still had a flip phone when this game originally came out.
Zach,
I had a BlackBerry back in the
embrace
day.
your dreams.
How old I am. Huh?
If you want to be a hero,
Okay. Skip. Alright, so now that you saw the opening cinematic and that first battle, I'm just gonna skip these cutscenes to not spoil anything for people. I just thought you'd want to see the opening. And this is what I was talking about, like, look at these reflections.
Zach. it's good to. After entering, if you.
Hey, Zach. First, you probably take a look.
Yeah. Alright. So I just want to look around the room real quick. So you look at the lighting, you look at these reflections on the ground and stuff. I think it looks great. So I was playing the new update for Witcher 3. So on Xbox, I turn on ray tracing, no discernible improvement to visuals, and it murders the frame rate, knocks it down to 30. And I'm telling you that, like, the water in that game and the reflections with the ray tracing turn on, I think this looks better to me. Yeah, the reflections on the floor right now, to me this looks better than what I've seen in some ray trace games. And you can see how the texture of the floor is built into it, you know. And then, yeah, you've got the reflections through the mirror and stuff. The lights. This just looks amazing to me. Then when I tried to do Witcher 3 on PC with ray tracing, I only got about 25 FPS on maximum settings. Whereas I would normally get about 120 at 1440p. Almost max settings, so... The question is, was The Witcher 3 ahead of its time, or was it just poorly optimized? And the same could be said for Cyberpunk. When you look at, whatchamacallit, when you look at benchmarks for the new NVIDIA and AMD graphics cards, for Cyberpunk, ultra settings, ray tracing on, even with FSR, these new cards are just not really handling that ray tracing very well. And on the NVIDIA cards, you have to enable DLSS. On AMD cards, you enable FSR and you still don't get 60, unless you lower some other settings. So, I wanted people to see what this room looks like, so now I'm going to go back to the title screen and just load up my other file from before. But, I mean, I think this is a good game, you know? It's a prequel to Final Fantasy VII, so that's why you're seeing Sephiroth. And... and this is Zack, who Cloud ends up getting his sword from. Alright. Oh yeah, and it could also be because, alright, you know something? I was playing it in windowed so that I could see the chat. That's alright. Of course, nobody's chatting anyways, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, and then I'm not seeing any like accessibility settings, but I don't think it really, I don't know. I don't think there's any QuickTime events is what I'm saying and crap like that, so. So, this is where I was before, so. Head for, oh. Wait, what? Go back. Dang it. Where did my file go? Probably overwrote it by... Yeah, you know what? I think it auto-saved. Let's see. Okay. Alright, well, that sucks, but... Here we go. So the game does auto-save, just so you know. I don't think the original did any auto-saving. Yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Take that!
So it's, you know, it's an action RPG, and you can see like this may have inspired the combat for the FF7 remake, which is fine by me. I thought that was an excellent game. Yeah, and you get the different materials that you can use. Oh, okay. So you see how you have that meter in the upper left that just keeps cycling, and so it's like a slot machine, and then you get different effects. So it's pretty cool.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
So now I'm just trying to get caught up to where I was earlier today, because I didn't realize it was going to auto-save over the other file. So
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
this is on normal difficulty, so you can see it's not that
Are
hard.
you in?
Piece
You
of
just kind of
cake.
keep mashing that attack button and occasionally healing. There is a hard mode available for those who are into that sort of thing. Okay, so I think I'm now caught up to where I was before.
Activating combat mode.
Oh.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
So I remember playing the original game on PSP when it came out. It might be the reason that I got a PSP. At that point, I had no interest in handheld consoles. Like, I had a Game Boy Color when I was younger. I never had the Game Boy Advance or the DS or anything like that.
There he is! Get him!
But I really wanted to play this game, and it was PSP exclusive.
Activating
And then I
combat mode.
ended up hacking that PSP to play ROMs and stuff later on. But anyways, I just remember first time playing this, which would have been probably 2007 or 2008,
Oh yeah!
and just being blown away. Like, I couldn't believe a handheld game could look this good, you know?
Activating combat
But
mode.
then after I bought the Vita, I ended up selling the PSP and all the games, and I think I just assumed that Square Enix would eventually release it digital or port it to Vita or something, and they never did. And then years later, when I tried to play on an emulator, it wasn't great. It was very pixelated because, you know, it's a PSP game. So I'm really happy to be playing this, and, you know, I can recommend it to fans of Final Fantasy, of the original game, of
Activating
any
combat
kind
mode.
of just third-person action adventure game, you know, hack and slash combat and all that.
Conflict resolved.
Plus, it's only $50. It's not $60, it's not $70. No game is worth $70. This is $50. It's on every platform. Runs great on Steam Deck.
Activating combat mode.
Because I'm gonna have to go back and watch the stream and see how good it actually looks on there. And unfortunately, it's probably might look a little downscaled on the stream.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
All right. Well, it didn't like that very much. I had noticed some screen tearing, so I wanted to do that. Okay, that's weird. So because it's going out to the TV, it's capping it. That's weird. Alright. I'll just put it down to 60. So yeah, this is a surprise. This, oops. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Why? Why does it do that? Well, it is a real pain in the ass trying to, split things here. Hang on. Apparently it doesn't want me to run in full screen here. Yeah. As soon as I go to full screen, it starts moving shit around. Alright, hang on. I have to go to virtual full screen. Okay. And I gotta keep VSync on so I don't get screen tearing if I try to do that. But the stream is capped at 60 anyways. Twitch doesn't allow anything above 60 anyways. So it's fine. Alright. You can see it's on the highest settings. Skip.
Take that! Got him!
So of course when that happens,
Conflict resolved.
yeah, so you can see how occasionally it's telling me that I can do unlimited NP, unlimited AP, and that's when you just go wild and just spam all your specials.
Activating combat mode.
Later!
Conflict
Oh, yeah.
resolved.
Now I do recall the game having some tricky boss fights,
We make our stand here. Ready, aim, fire.
but this game was a big deal when it came out. I had a bunch of coworkers who bought it. Everybody was talking about it.
It's over.
This is the game that made some people want to just go out and grab a PSP.
Sergeant! He's charging!
Stand strong and charge back.
Okay.
Cowards.
It's like it's you and me, bro.
Activating combat mode.
Sergeant.
Conflict resolved.
Long live, will die.
Activating combat mode.
Got him!
Conflict resolved.
Nice.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, I really think they did a good job with this. I do. Flip phone.
Work, Zach. Enemy forces within the fort have been halved. You can proceed to the central area. Understood. Eliminate any remaining enemies you find.
Alright, cool. Let's do that. Alright.
Good work, Zach. Enemy forces within the fort have been handled.
Oh, okay.
You can proceed to the central area. Understood. Keep pressing forward. Be wary. The enemy's hurt, but not down.
Okay. Did I miss a guy, or is there someone in the... Oh. Alright, I guess I missed somebody. Oh, well. What are you gonna do?
That must be the central area.
It is the central area. Good job.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
And then you do have a health restore function.
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way!
Conflict resolved.
Nice.
Oh yeah!
Oh, that's right. Do I have other equipment I can put on? Earrings. Okay, cool.
What's this?
That is Wu-Tai's guardian deity, the Great Leviathan.
I didn't know that was going to activate the...
We are the Wu-Tai armies
Ah.
on the Crescent. We serve Leviathan and smite Wu-Tai's enemies. Soldier of Shinra, a query. Is the goal of this invasion to spread your Mako reactors?
Yes. A reactor here would allow people to live better lives. And that includes you.
This better life that you speak
So there were a lot of games in the 90s that were
losing our homeland.
kind of focused on environmentalism.
That's what you bring. One more question.
But that's what FF7 was. It was Shinra was providing energy while polluting the planet and destroying
Is
it
it
in the
wrong to
process.
spread happiness through Mako energy?
And then poor
Is
people
that
were
what you consider evil?
getting sick from the
I
pollution.
thought we could reason with each other as warriors. But sadly, I was mistaken. Then let us settle things as warriors. Come forth!
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Why won't you finish me?
Not in the mood.
Yeah.
As long as we draw breath.
That's another, like,
we will
video game
oppose
trope, right?
Shinra. No.
He just mowed down hundreds of guys, but he won't kill the guy in charge. I didn't know it was gonna activate a cutscene when I did that, so let's save real quick. Alright. I want whatever is in this chest. High
Activating
potion.
combat
Ah! Alright. Now what?
1. Avoid training when you can.
Oh.
2. Protect Wutai at all costs.
I think we know who this is, don't we?
3. Ugly Shinra soldier dudes must be punished.
Yuffie!
I'm Wutai's greatest warrior. It's over for you because now you have to face me.
A little kid.
She's gonna kick
This
my
area is
ass.
not safe for you. Go on home now.
You're the one going home. If you want to go any further, you're gonna have to go through me.
Oh man. What am I supposed to do here?
Shushu ha! Take that, bad guy. Shushu ha!
Ah! No! You got me!
Ha ha! That'll teach you to mess with me. Once again, I saved Wutai.
Boy, oh boy. That's a lot of energy. Now, back to work.
Boss fight.
You must be the anti-soldier monsters.
Activating combat mode.
Oops.
Bringing out the big guns.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it.
Yes. Awesome. Nice.
Conflict resolved.
That was cool.
Soldier second class Zack. Victorious again.
Good work. Now, get out of there. You've only got 5 minutes.
Got it. Director Lazard, are you watching? Gotta move. No time to play.
The real boss is here. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. That was easy. It's been so long that I don't even remember what happens. Or maybe they changed everything. I don't know.
Not good.
That's one more you owe me.
And someday
Lost your focus.
he will give the sword to Zack, and Zack will give the sword to
Yeah.
Cloud.
Oh, sorry if your sword got any wear, tear, or rust on it.
You're a little more important than my sword,
Oh, thanks.
but just a little.
Just.
Thanks.
Great job.
I'm here. I must apologize. Being on site is taxing.
You didn't have to come personally.
This operation will bring an end to the war. I wanted to see it through. Soldier Second Class Zack,
Sir!
you put forth a good effort at Fort Tamblin. I saw it with my own eyes. To be frank, my evaluation is... It's good you were here. Without your support, this mission would have failed. Yes, thank goodness for you. Truly.
Zack, let's go. Sephiroth is waiting.
I think you can
Sephiroth?
replay
The
missions
hero?
to get higher scores if you
Wow!
want.
I'm gonna meet a hero!
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Who the hell were those
Zack,
guys?
come on. Zack, take the director to safety.
Contact Sephiroth.
Zack can handle it. Now go.
Follow me, Director.
Director Lazard. Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Zack, I should be fine now. Assist Angel.
Yeah, I'm on it.
It's got good music.
Angel! Angel! What? These guys aren't Mutai troops.
Ruh-roh. We're gonna fight Ifrit? Oh no.
Summon? Who called it out?
Activating combat mode.
Ifrit. Oh, fire heals him. That's wonderful. Oh no, he did it anyways. Fuck. Not cool. Am I dead? Not dead, okay.
Concentrate.
Yeah.
Conflict resolved.
He almost got me. Oh well. So now what? Oh, look who's here. Oh.
Holy.
Genesis.
The missing soldier first class? They're identical.
A Genesis copy.
Copy? A human copy?
Where's Angeal?
I thought he was fighting around here.
So he's gone too.
What? Wait, what does that mean?
It means Angeal has betrayed us as well.
No way! I know what kind of guy Angeal is, and he'd never do that! Angeal wouldn't betray us. Never!
Wah wah.
What's with Angeal? How long is he gonna slack off like this? It's already been a month.
Angeal's been gone for a month.
Lumping Angeal together with Genesis. Genesis is a deserter who took a bunch of seconds and thirds along with him. He used copies of himself to attack us. Angeal wouldn't condone something like that. His soldier honor means way too much to him. Everything's so messed up now. Angeal, just come back to us.
All right.
Soldier second class, Zach.
That would be me. Who is this?
Director Lazard wants to see you. Go to the briefing room.
Hey, wait!
Wait.
Who was that?
Who was that? Who knows?
Any word on Angeal?
He hasn't contacted his family either.
So what's this about?
A new assignment. I want you to go to the hometown of our missing soldier first class, Genesis.
Huh?
According to their parents, they've had no contact with Genesis whatsoever. But they can't be trusted.
Why?
But we know that Sephiroth is going to defect, right?
I had already dispatched some staff, but we've lost contact. I want you to go and investigate. He will go with you.
Oh, it's this guy.
Song of the Turks.
This job is looking really gloomy.
Let me know when you're ready to go.
Oh.
Oh, excuse me. Hello?
Oh, hey, it's Kunsel. Did you read my mail?
Not yet. I'll read it later. I'm in a meeting in the briefing room right now.
Gotcha. Hey, can I talk to you after that?
I'm kind of busy, but if you can keep it short.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'll be outside the briefing room.
Oh boy. And now I get more missions, see?
Hurry then.
Before you go out on a mission, you know, because we're... Rumor has it...
Ooh. Oh, cool. I'll just do that and I'll just use potions. Yeah, that's all the materia that I have now, that's cool. Alright. Yes.
I see.
Oh, I think it's a tutorial mission. Alright.
Ready to go?
A routine job, right? No sweat.
I wonder. Originally, Sephiroth was assigned to this mission. That means it's a top priority matter. Be alert, or you'll fail.
And Sephiroth?
Refusing to go, apparently.
Oh, what is that? They spoil him too much.
Why don't you say that to his face?
Because he'll cut my head off. Say it to his face and then die. Oh, okay. It's the trees he was talking about before. I think we're in Angeal's hometown.
Weird trees.
Banora white trees. Or dumb apples.
That means this is Banora Village? Angeal's hometown?
Correct. Genesis and Angeal have known each other a long time.
But Shinra seems like just the kind of company to fabricate a story and make somebody look bad.
Activating combat mode.
Cool.
Bringing out the big guns. Here we go. Go, go, go!
That was cool. Alright.
Got him.
Conflict resolved.
Excellent.
These guys. I saw them in Wutai.
So they are here.
What are they doing here?
We've seen no townspeople yet. They may have taken control of the whole town. When Genesis left, he took an arsenal along with him. Retrieve or destroy. Those are the President's strict orders.
Okay, no sweat.
Activating combat mode.
Weak to ice. Good to know.
Conflict resolved.
Okay, I can buy a bunch of these if I want. Alright, that's how that works. I better grab one of these just in case I get poisoned or something.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
I gotta fight a fucking tank. Nice. Oh.
The President's orders will be met.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Alright.
Oh yeah! A Genesis copy.
Where did you hear that?
Sephiroth said it.
The technology was stolen from our scientists.
Huh?
It apparently allows Genesis's abilities and traits to be transplanted to soldier members and monsters.
Send in the clones.
Soldier and monsters. We're the same.
They were experimented on, weren't they?
This is Genesis's home. His parents are wealthy landowners.
But I never stole from that tree, because the wealthy man's son was my friend.
They weren't mere acquaintances. They grew up together and were best friends.
So Genesis deserts and gets his best friend Angeal to join him. Is that it?
Sephiroth believes that's the case.
But Sephiroth is evil.
A gravestone, still very new. Zack, go find Angeal's
Or
house.
maybe Angeal came here to kill the real
Check the
Genesis. I guess we're gonna find out.
So Turks always do this stuff?
Someone has to do it.
Must be rough.
Don't worry. We're paid much better
Eh.
than you are.
No way!
Zack, go find Angeal's house. It should be over there. It's likely already in enemy hands. Be careful.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, jeez. How?
Conflict resolved.
Take that, fucker.
Let's see. Angeal's house is...
Who knows?
somewhere.
Well, duh.
All right.
It's right in front of you.
Check each one.
What is that shiny thing? Yes. Gimme, gimme, gimme. What is this? Gimme.
But now...
I mean, now's not really the time. Thou shalt get the item.
Anybody home?
Ah. The hell?
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Ah.
Warm-up's over.
Prove your honor to...
Conflict resolved.
Anybody home? Can't hit. Anybody home?
So it seems like the doors with the wreaths have enemies. Or they just want me to check them all. Ah, boundary.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Anybody home? Can't.
Alright, I'm going to look at this here. gonna do that.
Anybody can.
Oh, never mind. So my theory is wrong. Oh, okay. Who's in this house?
Can I help you?
I should hope so.
Greetings,
Where's your
ma'am.
son?
Are you
Fork him over.
Jill's mother? My name is Zach.
Are you Zach, the puppy?
Excuse me?
My son wrote to me once about you. 0 attention span. Restless as a little puppy.
Thanks, Angeal.
You're not here together with Genesis, are you?
No, I'm not. Don't worry.
What is happening with my son?
No
I'm
clue.
not really sure.
Genesis came back here a month ago with an army of cohorts. And they proceeded to take the lives of many townspeople. Genesis, he used to be such a good boy.
Is Angeal...
He came here, but he left his sword and went off somewhere.
Oh.
That sword represents our family's honor.
I see. No wonder. He never uses this sword, really, ever. I'll take care of Angeal. You should go and hide somewhere.
Don't be concerned. Genesis cannot harm me.
Genesis, so the first soldier to defect. Oh, I'm just gonna take your stuff. Oh. $5.
When Angeal, my husband, had that sword made, he borrowed a lot of it. He worked so hard to return.
Oh. Yeah, let's get out of here. Wow. This is very depressing.
Angeal, where did you go? What?
What?
Genesis copies.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, cool. That looks familiar, huh?
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
There's a factory on the outskirts. I saw a Genesis copy go in.
You think it might be their HQ?
I do. I'm on a cliff overlooking the factory. The best way in
Dun,
is from
dun,
above.
dun,
Come to the cliff top now.
na, 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 na. Give it.
But now's not really...
What do you mean you'll come back later? Grab the damn thing, you jerk. Alright. I gotta go to bed. But at this point, you've seen enough to make an educated decision. I would say this is a recommended game. I think it's fun. I think it's a good remaster. I think it's reasonably priced for what you're getting.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way! Later!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Let's just go save again. Why not? Why not? Alright. Yeah, this is a short stream, but it's late. I want to go to sleep, and I don't want to spoil the whole game. Just want to show you what it's all about, talk about it, why it's important to me, what I like about it. I think it's just a fun game. It's not overly complicated. It is challenging. You do have to dodge and block and heal yourself and all that. So, there you have it. So next episode probably won't be until Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure. And I don't know what game it's going to be. Probably... Actually, it might be Saints Row. I mean, we're getting really close to Christmas now, so... I wanted to do 10 episodes before the 23rd. So... We'll see. Alright. Good night.